Well, the time is 12:18 here on your Tuesday, and we started off our Tuesday morning with some cool-ish temperatures. 76 for Weslaco this morning, 75 for Rio Grande City, 74 for Brownsville, and 75 for Raymondville. Of course, it's not going to stay in the 70s, and we're not looking at the 70s currently. It's looking more like the 80s and lower 90s in some areas. 89 for Harlingen, 94 McAllen, 89 for Rio Grande City, and then up along the coast we have those upper 80s as well. And again, it's feeling just a little bit hotter than that because of those heat index values. Feeling more like the lower triple digits pretty much everywhere across the valley during those peak heat hours. Now today, that average high is going to be 96 degrees, but others will see those highs in the lower triple digits, more like Rio Grande City reaching 100 degrees today for your Tuesday. Mostly clear skies and those southeasterly winds up to 15 miles per hour. That's all going to change later on tonight as we have this approaching front going to bring us some cooler temperatures, which is always exciting. It's going to start feeling more like fall, and as you can see around this time, 10:30 p.m. later on tonight, we're going to see that it's also not just bringing cooler temperatures, but it's also bringing some rain chances. So let's go ahead and take a closer look, DMA view of the Rio Grande Valley. So later on around 10:45, like what we saw, so it's going to be clear for the majority of our Tuesday, but then we're going to start to see that rain activity start to creep in. Around this time, we'll see some showers for Port Mansfield, and again, everyone else is looking mostly dry up until a couple hours later. We're going to see the bulk of that activity really hitting Willacy County as well as a good portion of Cameron County, and especially up along the coast for Port Mansfield as well as South Padre Island. Everybody else further inland is looking dry at this time, but that's going to change a little bit. Everyone has the chance for some rain around 1:30 a.m. later on tonight, and then it's going to dry up, but it's not going to clear up. We're going to start our Wednesday off with some pretty heavy cloud coverage, but then that will then clear up throughout the rest of the day. So those temperatures tomorrow, we're going to start the day off at 60 degrees by 6 a.m. and then 74 degrees 12 p.m. 79 is going to be that high by 3 p.m. Then we'll be back in the 70s, mid 70s for the rest of the day after that. So due to these conditions, the drier air, the lower humidity levels, we are going to be on a fire watch tomorrow for the majority of our Wednesday again. So that's something to keep in mind. 7-day forecast is showing we're going to see a shift in those temperatures later on tonight, and then those lows, we're also seeing a couple of 50s, and then after these next couple of days, some clear skies. And then I decided to throw in this little graphic right here. Holiday countdown. So Halloween is in 3 days, Thanksgiving 26, winter begins in 54 days, and then Christmas is 58 days away.
You know it's getting real when we have the holiday countdown.
Yes,
everything
yes.
seems so close.
I know, right? Which are you more excited for?
Oh, I mean, I love Halloween, but I guess absolute favorite Christmas.
Christmas?
Christmas, yeah.
I love Christmas, but I also love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's good too.
The food.
I think all these holidays are always the best. So this time of year is great. And then it flies by before you know it.
Yes,
so.
and then it's time for New Year's.
Yeah, and rinse and repeats.
Yes.
And it's going to be Halloween again before you even know it's there. Thanks so much, Taylor.